Hey, what's good? So, this is a response video to Bernard Hopkins' latest. I don't know even if it's his latest, but for an interview Bernard Hopkins did on the Fight Hub, and I will be putting in the description. Bernard Hopkins is talking about Triple G, and he's basically saying that Golovkin should try to be great, and he should try to move up from middleweight to light heavyweight like he did against Tarver, to be great and do what he did. And he says, yeah, people got short memory. They forget what I did. Like, we're supposed to be talking about his accomplishments 24/7 when talking about any great middleweight, any great light heavyweight, any great fighter in that particular weight class or around it. We're supposed to be talking about Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins definitely has a victim complex, which has helped him throughout his career. You know, he has that attitude, me against the world. And that has helped him throughout his career, you know. But Bernard Hopkins, you must have a short memory too. Because you defended your title 20 times. You made 20 defenses. And guys, I have much respect for Bernard Hopkins, man. Much respect for him as a fighter and as a person and his character. A lot of times the character inside of the ring, it's the same as your character outside of the ring. Like who you want to fight, when you want to fight him. Like when he fought Kovalev. So Bernard Hopkins has a very strong personality. But I'm calling him out on this one. Bernard Hopkins, you're forgetting that you made history first as a middleweight. And that's what I want Golovkin to do as a middleweight. So you have short memory that you didn't go up you didn't go up to light heavyweight until you lost to Jermaine Taylor. You didn't just lose once, you lost twice. And you didn't go up to light heavyweight until you lost those fights, Bernard. You have short memory, dude. I want Gennady Golovkin, and I'm sure he wants to too. I want Gennady Golovkin to break your record, make history. That's the way he'll dare to be great. And back in the day, Bernard Hopkins was getting criticized just as much as Gennady Golovkin. Him and Marvin Hagler, look at their first few defenses, just like Triple G. They weren't against the best competition. They didn't fight the best competition in their... Bernard Hopkins didn't fight the best competition in his 20 defenses. And he still gets criticized to this day. Marvin Hagler didn't fight the best defenses. I think he had 15 defenses. I'm going to make sure right now, but these guys didn't fight the best competition until they got guys from lower weight classes like Roberto Duran or Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, or in the case of Bernard Hopkins, he didn't get the spotlight until he got those De La Hoya Tito Trinidad fights. So don't try to call out Gennady Golovkin on that. Don't say try to be great, because he is, by staying in his own division. Regardless of all that garbage with Ward aside, he's been doing what he does. He's been doing what you did for so long, and that's defend his middleweight title. And he's been trying to unify them too. So, Bernard, you got selective memory, brother. You just want that payday. You want Gennady Golovkin to do what Kelly Pavlik did, not what you did. You want him to do what Kelly Pavlik did, which is move up as a middleweight to light heavyweight and fight Bernard Hopkins. And I'm not shitting on that fight. I think it'd be a good fight, but Gennady Golovkin would get no credit for that fight. You know, he'd be criticized for ducking Ward and all that. Oh, he's moving to light heavyweight to fight a 50-year-old man, but he won't fight Andre, son of God, Ward. you know how, you guys know how people are, man. They'll criticize Triple G for anything, for anything. And I would love for Gennady Golovkin just to stay in his own division and break Bernard Hopkins' record for title defenses. Because whether it's you're defending against these great fighters or, you know, chumps, as you guys think Willie Monroe's a chump, then okay. I think that was a good opponent for Gennady Golovkin. I think Willie Monroe's a good fighter. But, you know, everyone got their own opinion about that. But if he breaks Bernard Hopkins' record, he breaks his record. He can't do anything about the competition that he's faced because a lot of people have ducked him. A lot of people in his own division have ducked him. Anyway, this was not a bash to Bernard Hopkins or me being a Triple G fanboy or nothing. None of that. I'm just stating that Bernard Hopkins loves to hear himself talk. Of course, he loves to hear himself talk. He wants recognition every time he gets. You know, if you're not mentioning Bernard Hopkins, he brings up Bernard Hopkins, something historical he did, and he deserves the right to do it. But I think now Bernard Hopkins gets the most love that he's ever gotten. He gets so much love now. That's how I feel, at least. If you guys think there's still hate, go ahead, but I think that just goes with Bernard Hopkins' victim mentality. That there's always something he's got to beat. There's always someone bashing him, and that's why he's got to prove someone wrong. But if you're selling Triple G to do something you did, Bernard, and you're specifically telling him to do something that that would help out you and your career and your pocket. So that's what I'm calling out Bernard Hopkins as. Anyway, Bernard Hopkins, you should retire anyway, dude. You got your money, you got a partner with Golden Boy. Just retire, brother. I don't want to see you getting beat up like you did against Kovalev again, man. That fight was brutal. You got so much heart for taking that fight and for going those 12 rounds. But it's time to hang him up, man. It's time to hang him up. Thank you guys for watching. What are your thoughts about this situation? Did you watch the interview? I'll put in the description. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Peace.